Hi, everybody.
Hello, you can see my bed.
Yes.
Hey, good to see everybody.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man, good to
good
be
to see
back
the
on
two of you. Team
our live
Singa Live.
stream. Yeah,
Yeah,
I think all our live stream has been during the fasting one. So yeah,
practically the entire block,
yep.
because Raya is like tomorrow. So, hi everyone, welcome back to Team Singa Live. Today we have with us our two lovely ladies, Dorothy and Sherly. Say hi.
Hey.
So, we're gonna bring on a fan guest later on.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So let's just start off with the two of you introducing yourselves. Shall we go? Well, who wants to go first?
I
Sherly,
think Sherly. Yeah.
Yeah,
Sorry, yes?
just introduce yourself. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Hi,
Uh,
I'm Sherly. Um, so I'm very glad to be part of the Singa project. And I want to thank Basil and also Adil to get me on board. Like honestly, like I'm honored because I missed out the first casting, which is for the role of uh the police, right?
yeah, the police
Sorry,
woman.
Dorothy, what's your role name?
Inspector Yvonne Chan.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's the funny
yeah, so
story.
I missed it out. Yeah. So like I'm so glad that they brought me back for another character and I'm just very grateful. Mm.
Mm.
Okay.
Dorothy.
How about you, Dorothy?
Hi, I'm Dorothy. What else should I say? I'm really glad to be part of this production as well. Like I always call it the project of my life because I really like this kind of like action, fantasy, superhero, non-realistic kind of genre. I live and breathe it. When I was in production school, I love these stories. I write them. I consume um, so much of such content. And when I found out about this story, I was so excited, and I knew that I had to be part of it. So yeah, I'm just really glad that I get a chance to participate in this project.
Nice. That's nice.
And I
Awesome.
want
So
to say
Awesome.
that
yeah.
sorry. Yeah, sorry, I cut you guys a bit. I
Go
want to
ahead.
say that I'm really glad that Dorothy is the one playing Inspector Chan because I knew Dorothy I think since like 2, 3 years back, right?
Oh,
Because
okay.
we did another project together,
No,
and
4 years.
yeah, yeah. Finally, like we are gonna work together again, and like it's just really very grateful and like happy to see like someone like familiar faces on set.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
I think the funnest part of being of doing productions is to work with people that you have worked with before. That's always fun, and
Mm-hmm,
getting to know Basil and I do, like they're such warm and friendly people. So, it's just really fun. It's like a such huge synergy, having everyone together and trying to create something special.
Okay. Okay. Nice. Nice. Okay. I think we'll start with Dorothy for this question. Yeah. So Dorothy, when you first came to for the audition, right? When you saw the script and when when we told you certain things, what was your reaction on the set? Like what was going through your mind? Like
During the audition,
yeah,
you mean when you gave me redirections?
stuff like that. Yeah.
Oh, I mean, I get distracted quite easily. So I mean, I was really trying to focus and make sure that I can adapt fast because I went in with a lot of pressure to like show what I've got and to make sure that I was like giving you what you're looking for. Yeah, so I guess I was very anxious to make sure that I was delivering the character the way that you guys wanted. Yeah, and then I mean, I honestly am very grateful that you were like very patient to guide me through some of the changes that you told me to implement, and also very encouraging, like to help me know whether I've hit the ballpark. And yeah, I think it was a very fun experience. I always think that it's like experimenting and trying to play a character and trying to see the different perspectives of how you can play the same role and how
Yeah.
different people interpret things differently. So I think it was fun. Yeah, I felt very safe and comfortable to experiment. Yeah, so
I
thanks.
think
Thanks
I think
for
I think I think it's also because we had a lot of time. Because do you know that you were the first person we saw in the whole project?
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean
And when I found out
Kashmir
about this story,
wasn't casted yet?
No, no.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, we have a
Oh,
funny story
that's
about how he
interesting.
almost missed the role
Yeah.
because of reservists.
Oh, right, right,
Yeah,
right,
yeah,
oh,
yeah,
right.
yeah,
Okay.
about Casimir, right?
yeah, 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 yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I recommended him.
Did you?
Yes,
Can't
you
remember.
you said that you were already considering.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I already like knew him because I know his stunt coordinator, ma.
Oh,
Yeah, and we wanted to ask him to come in, but he wasn't replying because apparently he was stuck in camp. Yeah, and then we wanted to move on. We wanted to move on, and in that
Yeah.
same week, he actually texted and said, "Hey, sorry, I replied late because I was in reservist. I just came out. So when can we do the audition?"
But
Yeah,
but to be honest, I mean, for me personally, because we haven't met Casimir and we didn't know he went for reservist. So I was
yeah.
telling
yeah.
Bess, hey, this guy macam not interested ni, let's move on lah. But then when we met Sherly, Sherly was like, hey, you guys should really try him, he's nice, blah blah blah. Then I was like, okay lah, if he calls us again, then let's give him a chance lah.
Not Shelly, Dorothy. You mean Dorothy?
Yeah, Dorothy, sorry, yeah.
Yeah. It's funny,
So it was
because you say
yeah, because like I was saying lah, I mean like we were very sad because Casimir didn't reply, didn't turn up. You're like,
How
ayo,
many
I can't.
guys do you actually consider for the role?
There were uh there were at least five of them.
yeah, about
Yeah.
5 to 6.
But why are you like pinning your hope on Casimir? I like to call him Kashmir. It
Kashmir.
sounds more it sounds more atas.
I
I
wouldn't
don't know.
I know, right? But I wouldn't call it I wouldn't say we were pinning our hopes
Kashmir.
on Casimir. We were like, we were coming up with something interesting and stuff, right? So we were hoping that whoever reach out to us and whoever we reach out to will come lah and turn out and give us the options that we want to have. Like
Mhm,
like every actor out there have their own interpretation of the character. And since we are writing a
mhm.
character, right, we want to see what our character can be. So
Okay.
if you guys remember during the casting, I put you guys through a lot of variations just to see what the character can
Yes,
be. Yeah, it
Mm.
doesn't
yes,
mean that
yes.
the character will be like that, but we wanted to see, will the character look better like that, or if the character
Understand,
will
understand.
look better in that sort of
Mm.
sort of approach. So yeah, we just wanted to have the options. But when Casimir came, I mean, he totally blew us away.
Oh, that's
Yeah. I
great.
mean, I mean, when he walked in, it was like, okay, this is the guy.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
you
yeah,
know,
yeah,
Right, right, right.
yeah.
it felt like having Clark Kent come on set. It's like, whoa, that feeling.
Like this is the guy, right?
Yeah,
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 yeah.
like
the
like
right vibes.
And
yeah, like
we had the same realization uh when Shirley was there, when after you walked off, and we were like,
Oh, thank you.
whoa. Because the funny thing is, Dorothy was the first person we saw in the entire
Mm.
auditions for the trailer and all that, right? And then you were the last person.
Oh,
Oh, am I?
Yeah, you were the last person out of all the characters and out of all the auditions. And
Oh my
and
god,
and
okay.
the thing is, uh we had already more or less like based on the auditions for your character, right? We already more or less thought like um
Someone
we had
else.
an option in mind, okay? And
Ah,
then
okay.
you came in and you basically like took over the role lah.
Oh, okay, thank you. I'm
Yeah,
so
yeah,
sorry to
yeah, yeah.
whoever
No,
that
no,
is
no,
supposed
no, no,
to
no.
get the
It's
role.
it's quite funny because we were like thinking, hey, actually, should we take the chance or not? Because like how to say we already more or less figure out, and then you still haven't come in, right? Then we thought, hey, since she was interested to audition for the role that we eventually gave to Dorothy, then just call her in, Yeah,
Oh, okay,
yeah,
okay. Okay,
yeah.
that's interesting. I didn't
That's the
know about
story about
this.
how we met. Yeah,
Okay, wow. Very
yeah.
Yeah, I
interesting.
mean,
You said that Casimir looks like Peranakan, that's why.
yeah, yeah, he does actually.
Mm.
I mean, he's actually Eurasian, but he doesn't give you the Eurasian vibe. He's more Asian than.
What does it mean by like don't have Eurasian vibe?
He doesn't lah. He doesn't come across as Eurasian. You know the way he open mouth. This one like some local kote only. That kind of
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Because of his accent. Yes, 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 yes. Because of his accent.
You still
Yeah,
remember
he's
the playground scene, actually?
yeah.
What?
The playground
Oh, yeah,
scene
yeah, yeah,
when it
yeah.
was
The one where
when it
we
was
were
your
sitting on
turn.
the swings, right?
Yeah, when it was camera on you, and then he had to read his lines, and then he
Yeah,
just
yeah,
went
I
into that.
remember that.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
It was
Casimir was
like,
yeah. No, sorry. Carry on, carry on.
where were we?
sure. I don't know.
You were saying like Casimir was like
Oh yeah,
Yeah, no,
like he just straight
he
away
was
dropped his, that like his
he dropped the serious
Singlish accent and it just like
yeah
became very, very funny.
yeah
yeah.
Like it was,
yeah,
I
he
think it
dropped the
was trying to
serious
make me angry lah.
I don't know like I might release that as like one of the outtakes
Bloopers, right?
It's quite funny because it's like you're trying to be serious at there, and then he's like, I don't know
Yeah,
if I can do this.
he tried to be comedic lah.
Yeah,
Yeah, not really lah. I think what happened was when during the first time he said the lines, it was so I don't know, so American, like, and then Bessel and me were like, no lah, Casimir, put in, what happened to your Singaporean, man? Really Then he looked at us
yeah,
like, really okay, I try to speak more normal.
yeah, that's quite funny.
That is so weird. Like the sudden drop and change is like damn weird. It's very funny.
You should show me. I
Yeah,
want to see.
Okay, I need to go and edit the outtakes because a lot of
yeah,
people
we
have been
still
asking
have.
me for it as well.
Okay, I think we can bring on
Oh yeah.
our guest, our
let's
fan.
bring let's bring
Yeah,
her
let's
on.
bring her on.
Yeah. Are you ready, Hannah? Okay.
I'm ready.
All right. Here she is. Say hi.
Is she there?
Hi, everyone. Hi.
No.
Sorry. Is it
Hi, Hannah. Can you like do a quick self intro?
lagging?
Hi. My name is Hannah.
Oh,
I
that's
don't
really
have much
quick.
of that. I'm in
Yeah.
Sec 4 this year, and I'm Singa's
Okay.
#1 fan.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
I
think
don't
you
have
all.
much of it. Bye.
Yeah.
This is my first ever live stream. I'm very awkward right now.
Actually, you froze up for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I know.
I freeze up sometimes when I'm nervous. Hi. Hi. I'm guessing I'm lagging
Hi,
a
Anna.
bit. Hi.
Yeah. Shirley's camera is lagging.
Yep.
Hmm. I mean, I'm frozen on my source, but I'm still moving on the stream. It's
Yeah.
kind of weird.
Uh,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all.
So I think we'll just continue talking.
Okay.
I mean, Dorothy's not frozen because her hair is flowing in the wind,
Yes.
and Shirley is blinking. So
Oh, I'm lagging. Am I lagging?
no.
no,
Just
you're not now. You're not now.
Okay.
yeah, you're not anymore.
Ah,
Yeah,
okay.
because kind of saw you blinking. Like, okay.
She was just really new. Not that she was frozen.
I know, right? She was
Hi,
just
Anna.
really.
Hi.
Thank you for
Oh,
joining us.
yeah.
You're welcome. I didn't really prepare anything much. I just joined.
No
I'm
worries.
just
Oh, it's
here.
okay. It's okay.
So let's
I'm
I
super
think
nervous.
yeah.
mm,
So let's move on to let's talk about Singa and then let's talk about later on. We can talk about Comic Con before we move on to the question and answer segment. So I think a lot of people want to know uh, what for Dorothy and Shirley, what attracted you to this project? Like when you saw the casting call, what made you wanna join, apply for it? Who
Okay,
wants to
who
go
start
first?
first?
You.
Shirley, you go first.
Okay. I think I answered this question during Comic Con also because I think some fans actually asked me about that. So because it's very rare to see like a local superhero show because so far all the superheroes that we know is mostly like Hollywood superheroes like
Yeah,
maybe
yeah.
DC comics or like Marvel comics. So it's very rare, and I thought like this is a good opportunity to like maybe raise awareness about local talents have gotten better, but I still feel that it's not enough. Like attention and as well as funding and also care from the government as well as the local people because even when I talk to my friends and if let's say I talk about like maybe like a potential local show, like maybe just a YouTube shorts, that I might be working on and stuff like that, and they'll be like, "Aya, it won't happen one lah. It's a bit hard lah. Nobody will watch, that kind of thing." So they are not very keen towards local talent. So I thought like this will be a good platform to actually open up like Singaporeans' eyes and actually like let them notice and change their mindset that we can be as good as those Hollywood shows as well. Yeah.
Okay. How about you, Dorothy?
I'm really excited about the fact that you have woven in Singapore's ancient history into this whole thing. Like I am very, like I mentioned earlier, I really like how, all these fantastical worlds and how you create the rules and the way of life of such stories. I really enjoy this kind of science fiction or fantasy stories. So I think the fact that you have written such a compelling story and also woven in part of Singapore's history and then the regional history into it really makes me very excited because I think it would sell Singapore, as a major player in this industry, like in this international industry, like Shirley said. I believe that shows like Crazy Rich Asians, they put Singapore at the center stage, and I think that the fact that we've written our history into this show, and I really, really believe that this is going to be a very compelling story. That it would really put Singapore on the world map. Yeah, so I'm very, very excited about it, and I know that Basil and Ideal are very ambitious and determined, stubborn people who will make it happen.
You can
Yeah.
you can bet you can bet on
Stubborn is
that.
right.
We are rooting for you guys too.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have no idea what I have to go through to push this forward back then, along with
Yes.
Vessel, yeah.
Yeah.
And we will not stop. Yeah.
And I get really excited about the fact that I get to play an inspector. Like when I get to wield a gun. Like to me, if I get to hold a gun on like a show, I've made it. Like I have acted in a thing that I always wanted to do.
I think we have plans
Why
to
though?
let you carry more than just handguns.
Oh, I'm so
Yeah.
excited.
But why though?
I really like
But
women
why?
in power, Shirley. I feel that a lot of times like women don't really get a chance to be cool and powerful that way and to take part in the action. So I'm really, really, really glad to be like a strong female character in this series. It's always something that I prefer to do personally as an artist. Yeah.
Right, right.
Okay. Anyway, I think I saw Casimir
That's
come on.
cool.
So hi, Cas.
Oh,
Casimir is on.
where is he? Hi, Cass.
Probably somewhere in the chat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He's like somewhere in the shadows smirking like.
I must have when we talked about it.
Yeah. Luckily he wasn't here earlier when we were like talking behind his back.
And now
Yeah, so-
he's gonna be curious about
Yeah.
what we're talking about.
Yeah, he'll watch it later on. Yeah, so
And
when yeah,
sorry, yeah.
Oh yeah, he's
sorry,
on.
go ahead, man.
Yeah.
Hard to see.
Live comment.
There you go.
Oh. Oh.
You saw it?
Yeah.
Kashmir is on.
Kashmir.
Yeah,
so
yeah. Can we just call it Kashmir? I know it sounds more cool.
we'll make him wear cashmere pants throughout the entire show.
Yeah.
Comfortable, ah. Oh,
And
Oh,
then
low
those
budget,
scarves,
yeah.
you know,
Budget
those
gone.
neck scarves, Kashmir neck scarves as well.
oh,
So that it blows in the wind, you know, when he walks on the highway.
Oh my god.
Okay, so let's talk about shooting. I know I know the two of you didn't meet on set. You didn't have any scenes together, right? But perhaps what was the most memorable thing that uh you experienced on set that you can share with each other? Dorothy.
Uh, everything was memorable, I guess. Yeah. Such a model answer, right?
Yeah,
I know, right?
yeah,
it's
yeah.
like so politically correct. Everything was.
Hello, everything.
Well, I mean, one memory was before we, because you guys were filming something before it was my scene, right? So I went to report to the office first, and then you guys were not in yet, and then I was trying to hack into your office, like the electronic keypad. I couldn't get in. Then Casimir came, and he just did it once. He just did it once, and then we were in, you know. Then both of us were just left to our own devices for like 1 hour. So we found guns on the table, and like we decided to pretend to be a SWAT team. Like class was really trying to teach me how to hold a gun convincingly. Because I mean, I'm just holding it like a water gun, but then he how to do it realistically. So I had an entire weapons crash course, and after that, we were just like really like combing the whole area, and then I was aware that there was the window blinds were up and people could see us moving past the office. Yeah.
Oh my god.
That
Oh
me and
man.
the gun were inseparable. It was really fun. The whole process was really fun. That's why I said everything about it was memorable, and I'm just looking forward to making new memories on set. Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I said, we have plans to make you carry very heavy weaponry, you know. So
That's why
we need,
I'm training. I'm training.
yes. Yeah. I think there's one scene that Bessel wants to replicate, you know, like the lady in Terminator, you know, with the 2 machine guns and stuff.
Yeah, I
So
didn't see that.
so we want to see biceps.
Okay. Let me reference.
Time to train with your drama.
Like what's her name? Linda Hamilton, is it?
You're trying to.
Yeah, Linda Hamilton,
Yeah.
Sarah Connor.
Sarah Connor.
Oh,
It'll
you
be the Sarah Connor of our show.
I think you have to hire
Where
a
is-
stuntman.
I am here to protect you. Well, before we just move on to the things, Hannah, hi Hannah. Do you
Hi.
want to ask our ladies anything? You want to say anything to them?
Okay. What got you interested in this whole project? Or rather,
Oh.
do you guys know of any tokusatsu series? Such as, for example, either Kamen Rider or any popular series you know of?
I watched Masked
I think
Riders. That is
Ooh.
Kamen
does
Riders, right?
Yeah, Mask Rider.
I mean, just watch random things. I don't really know whether it's tokusatsu or not.
random things.
Yeah, but do you know where I
Random
watched?
hero stuff.
I watched it on Kids Central when I was a kid.
Oh yeah,
The
yeah.
logo and all.
Yeah, it was played
They
back
used to
then.
have those English dubs on there, but they never
Yeah,
decided
yeah,
it.
yeah,
I
yeah.
prefer subs
My
without.
favorite show when I was young was Power Rangers. Please don't judge me.
Which one?
Power Ranger.
I like Team
Yeah.
Singa.
I love Power Rangers when I was young. And I
Which
think
one?
Ultraman was weird because like his eyes are like slanted. Don't judge me, guys. Please don't judge me. I'm just being very
But
honest.
I know. I mean, but my nephew, my niece love Ultraman, man. Oh god.
Yeah, it's like things like Death Note considered tokusatsu.
No, that's the anime.
Toku.
Oh,
Yeah. Like there's anime which is like animations lah, so it's cartoons
Yeah.
and basically
But
cartoons
So
and then there's
tokusatsu means what?
tokusatsu means
Tokusatsu.
Tokusatsu
special
is
effects.
essentially like a special effects drama. So it's like it's filmed in real life and you see people in suits and special effects.
So Ultraman
Technically
is
live
that
action.
kind of
Yeah.
where
Power
they,
Rangers
they
also
build
lor.
that small buildings and they kind of
Yeah,
like
the small
zoom
buildings
in,
and then they
right?
build.
Yeah.
Right.
And then of course you have Godzilla. These are all tokusatsu.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. That I know. Oh,
Yeah,
that's cool.
Gojira.
Yeah.
so it must have an element of people in costumes.
No, not
Yeah.
necessarily. More like live action show with special effects.
Oh, but
I mean
then
that's
Death
the
Note
that's
also
the
what?
broad. Oh, Death Note. You meaning the live action show? Is it?
Yeah, the one
Then
where they
technically
have
it is lah. Yeah.
Technically it is. It falls under
Yeah.
it does fall under
Yeah, man.
tokusatsu.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's a broad definition lah. If you want to
Yeah.
go like into,
right.
you really want to go into it, then even Avengers can be considered tokusatsu.
Oh,
Yeah, but
okay,
Angmo tokusatsu lah, you know, Superman, Batman, all Angmo toku.
Yeah.
It's like that's the Gaijin tokusatsu.
But that was, I think it was quite amazing, like how they actually, think of using miniatures and then like shot in zoom to create that effect. And I believe Titanic was shot that way as well when it
Yeah.
was,
Yeah.
when the ship was sinking, right?
Yeah.
And I think it was amazing. Like,
That's right.
I mean, it's a bit deviation of tokusatsu. I mean, since it's not like all the fighting scenes and stuff, but I think the way they
Yeah.
shot it is really amazing.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's such a broad definition that if you want to count it as because of the special effects of the miniatures and all that, right? It technically can be counted. Yeah.
Yeah.
But we are zoning normally when people mention tokusatsu, they zone into the really small segment that refers to like superheroes and giant monsters. Yeah.
Understand? Yeah, that's why I
Yeah.
said like it is. I mean, from the way it's shot, it's like similar, lah,
Yeah. Yeah, the thing
but it's a
about
different genre.
but the thing about tokusatsu and the building up buildings like that they spend 300 hours to recreate a part of a city, make it look so realistic, and then they
Yeah.
spend 1 hour just destroying it.
Maybe less.
Yeah,
Or
it
maybe
is
less.
amazing. Like
Yeah.
it's like amazing how they put so much effort to like
Right.
make one scene. While for
They
now,
do,
I
they do.
mean, like for the time being, they just use CGI and green screen and stuff like that. No, it is
Yep.
so much easier now. I feel than
You-
just than last time when you still build that miniature city
Yeah.
and with that miniature superhero and bad monsters fighting each other, that kind.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
oh, you mean you
That is
actually
true.
Yeah.
the model you actually make it and
Huh?
then you stitch it up?
Yeah. They
Yeah.
actually make
Yeah,
the
they did.
little models.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah.
And then they paint it. They make it look really like
Very
real.
nice, like
it's really
real,
a
no?
lot of work, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
And then
really a lot of work.
and if you peer through the window, right, you have all the cooking utensils, all the tiny chairs, the tables.
Oh yeah, the small
Yeah.
miniature.
The
Yeah,
vending
Yeah,
machine
lot
Yes,
of
with
and
the
then
vending machine.
and then,
Yeah.
with the little sticker on the vending machine also have.
Yeah.
You better make sure your camera is recording when you smash it up.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, it's a one take wonder. You can't have NGs on that.
Yeah, because they build it to destroy it, and somewhere in their heart they feel fulfilled.
Yeah.
So it takes a
crazy,
certain
lah.
it takes a certain kind of talent or other people who enjoy certain things to be like those prop makers for tokusatsu. Because sometimes do you watch a Stitch, the Disney movie Stitch?
Yeah.
You know,
Yes.
like he build up cities and then he all he wants to do is just destroy them. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, so they look for people. Do you like to destroy things after building them? So you have to say yes. Like yes, I passionately enjoy destroying what I build.
That's like the job
You know,
interview.
I did want to get into
Yeah.
that kind of job, but then I realized that I get too attached to things. I get
You
Oh,
still can. You
okay.
still can. You still have time.
yeah, but I
Yeah.
get attached. I'll be like, no, my creations.
So
300
what do
hours.
you do, Hannah? If you
What?
don't mind sharing with us, what do you do?
Well, I don't have a job yet. I'm
Uh-huh.
I'm in Sec 4 this year. I'm gonna graduate.
Oh,
Yeah.
good
Yeah,
luck. Good luck for exams.
Yeah.
she's a very young fan, so I hope she can be inspired by you too.
Yeah,
I'm very
Oh, thank you.
according to Singa,
We will do
she's
our
our number
best.
one fan.
Yeah.
yeah.
Sorry.
Apparently, I'm
According to Singa,
officially
she's our number one
recognized.
fan.
I'm on it. I'm on it.
According to the singer.
Thank you for the support. We will
Yeah.
do our best.
Yeah,
Okay, I think we can move on to guys, all of you watching, do you have any questions to ask? I mean, I have one, so you all better type the questions, yeah. So Shirley and Dorothy, what can you say about the Comic Con experience, when you were there? What do you ladies like feel about it, like, when people came up to you, just general thoughts.
For me, I was actually very surprised because there are a lot of people who actually know about Singa. Like with just the trailer itself, like a lot of people have watched it, and I was like actually very touched. Like people actually support like local superhero shows. So I was actually very glad that I was invited as a guest during the Comic Con. So thank you.
Interestingly, we
Okay.
haven't.
How about you,
Comic
Dorothy?
Con was the first time we showed the trailer. Leh. So people
Yeah.
haven't watched the trailer yet. They came ready for you.
Oh, is it? I thought it
Yeah.
was
Yeah.
on Instagram, right?
No, not
Oh
yet.
no,
Not yet. Not yet.
it wasn't
It was.
released yet.
Yeah, it wasn't released yet. We
Oh,
released
my
it at Comic
timeline
Con.
was wrong. Oh, was it only released to us then?
Yeah.
Because I remember
Yeah.
I watched
Only
it
sent to you all.
before.
Yeah, only
No
sent to you all. Yeah.
wonder. Okay, then all the more I'm touched because people who haven't watched the trailer actually know
Yeah, I
about the
know, right?
show.
Yeah.
So I'm like,
Yep.
how on earth do all these people know? Like, means like somebody must have been doing a very good job to get the word out, right? So
Yep.
like I was actually very surprised and touched that people actually come to the booth and actually ask more about the show and everything. So I was like, oh, okay, this is really cool. How about you guys, Dorothy?
I remember back then when I first found out about this whole thing, I was telling my friends about it. Because like, we're finally getting our own tokusatsu. And I'm like, ah! I was super excited. So I told everyone, but no one really understood that much. But, I
How
tried.
how do you find out about Singa? Anna?
It's actually because I remember at the start of last year, I got into this thing called indie tokusatsu where people would produce their own shows with a small crew and everything.
Mhm.
So I was wondering if Singapore had one on its own. So I
Oh,
kind of just searched around. And then eventually I found the Toki Asia page and found out about it. And I'm like, ah! I was super excited. I was like, oh, okay, we are getting one of our own. And immediately I just became a fan.
That's interesting because that's the timing thing already. Because if you had searched like maybe the year before or the year before, you might have found
yeah, it
nothing.
wouldn't have shown up. Yeah.
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 So Dorothy,
Yeah, it's really the
Comic
timing.
Con.
Wow, I was really apprehensive actually because, like I said, I was a bit like scared to go there, and I just felt very strange about like meeting fans. Like I don't know. I guess I'm not used to that. And what I did feel was very similar to Sherly, that I was so surprised that people in Comic Con or in this community are so accepting and embracing of new ideas. I feel that sometimes out here in the industry, like Sherly said, we can afford to support local talent more, and I myself could be guilty of not doing so. And there's sometimes you end up feeling like there's a lot very apprehensive because you feel like you might be judged for what you're trying to creatively produce. But when I went to Comic Con, I felt very pleasantly surprised, that was not the case. Like everyone was so excited about new ideas. They are so encouraging. They're so enthusiastic. I felt really embraced. I felt really energized by this healthy, creative environment. And I was very excited. I was like bouncing off the walls. I was trying to Instagram everything. And I was a bit reluctant to go, even though I had something on after that. I had a lot of fun.
Yeah, we're glad you did. And to be honest, we were also quite taken by the reception at Comic Con.
Yeah.
I mean, we were expecting a number of people.
Yeah.
We were expecting a number of people, but the numbers that came were like, we were like so positively overwhelmed. I know, right? I mean, was a very good experience, lah, to be honest, for us.
Yeah.
Yeah.